Everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 3, episode 35 with me, Sid, and just down here making a crystal chest because I have been throwing together a mirror of this. This is slightly different. There's going to be, I'm going to let this hopper hog pick up the items from over here. We'll borrow the sand. We've got the floating hourglass. No dispenser here with no wand in it and no daffodil because that's not necessary for this one, but we are going to be making a botanical brewery. So we need a rune of mana, brewing stand, mana steel block. Okay. Rune of owl, rune of... You know what? I see runes in there. Let's put those in here with the runes, shall we? That's the thing. Rune of mana. I'm going to need to make some more of those. Mana steel block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the 9 of those. So yeah, I did a major AFK session. Between sessions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the last thing we need is a brewing stand. Let's get this one. Did a major AFK session between sessions, and we have now got a goodly amount of stick those back of experience in the system. I'll show you that in a bit, but I wanted to get this done. So botanical brewery goes there. Now the other thing we need is we need to put bottles in there. Now we can go with either mana steel, let's have a look. You've got mana glass bottles somewhere. If we go, there you go, mana glass vial made with mana glass. We have the Elven Gateway, of course, so we can go with Alpha glass bottles, which have more doses of potion. And Alpha glass is mana glass chucked in. So let's go over here. We haven't got a huge amount of mana glass actually. Let's fix that. Glass, bang, okay, and oh no, I'll not get it all because that's how it works. And then we shall, at the moment we've only got roof. I've been building up on the branches as well. I've got so many things I've been doing, just little minor tweaks. So this, all of these pools were virtually full with the exception of this one. So these are nearly filled up now. Let's just get these done. Takes a while. But yeah, you can see the branches are starting to go up. This branch around the tower, I've actually started to curve around it. Let me, I've got the elf glass now. Let me draw them up here. So yeah, this you come in obviously on from underneath. Started building this one out. This is going to come out. And we're going to get hopefully space in between these branches to get a platform for our blood magic stuff. I'm really in two minds about the best way to do the blood magic setup, but let me take you and then take you like that, and then go 1, 2, 3. That gives us 20. Oh dear, that gives us a whole bunch of those. We can stick you into that, and they can go in there, and we'll just OCD in there. So that's that. That's all of the stuff there. We need to get a mana pool. We need a mana spreader. Oops, we need an elven mana spreader, I should say. We need a mana pool, which I am shy of living rock, would you believe? Not actually shy of living rock, but you know, haven't got it to hand. Living rock. There we go. We'll stick the mana pool in the same position opposite here, like so. We shall place this here, like that. And we just need sparks, I think. Have I got any sparks left? Yeah, there we go. There's a spark. And we can pop that on there. That should happily fill up with juice. So let's have a look. So obviously the reason for this is to make potions. We want to make good potions for my plans for today, because they are going to be a little bit dangerous. And we should have, if we can get into, find the relevant section, mystical, natural apparatus, botanical brewery, there you go. So you can make your things, and you've got the brew of fleet feet, swiftness, vigor is strength, so vigor actually is one we might want to do. So I'm just going to make them, we want wart, blaze powder and glowstone. So that's maybe one we want. Potion of vigor. Adrenaline, haste is probably not that thing. Healing might be interesting. That would be wart, glistening melon and a potato. Leaping, no. Regen would be, that plus a gas tier. Ditto, gas tier and glowstone. Restoration. Okay, so this is a regen 2, that's regen 1. Resistance is fortitude, so that was the other one. So it's that, iron and leather. Sorry, I'm turning away from the mic here, so if I go quiet, that's because I'm doing things. Fire resistance probably not relevant. Water breathing not relevant. Invis not, night vision not relevant. Absorption, yes. Ditto, golden apple and a spud. That might be interesting. Okay, let's try those for now. So we need warts. We need glowstone. We need potatoes. I hope I've got potatoes. We've got some, not a lot actually. But I'm not going to do a huge amount anyway. We need iron and leather. Iron and leather we haven't got a huge amount of, have we? Well, I only want one. Iron and leather. So this is off. So we're going to go nether wart, iron and leather. That's your thingy. We can do, what was that? Gas tier, wasn't it? And glowstone. Sorry, I'm just looking at my list and my notation, and you know it's funny, but when you, oh, we've got one or two of those. I'll make a couple of those. So we'll go 1, 2. Gas tier, glowstone, glowstone. We want, what the hell's that? GM plus, made a note here, GM, when I was writing that down. Glistening melon. That's what it is. Wow, we got a whole one. Okay, well, luckily I did think of this one in advance, so let us get down here. I realised we didn't have much in the way of melon production, so I fixed the problem. I don't want a lot, that's fine. Glistening melon, what's the rest of that? That's just gold nuggets, isn't it? Do that, and a little bit of that with, oops, a little bit of that and some of that, and then we can throw those away. Right, I should really have just kind of come down here a little bit more sedately. This tree's growing, yeah. You don't realise until you actually try and sit on it just how big this tree has got. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So that's the questioning melon. What was the BP? Blaze powder. You know, it's stupid. I make a note of this. And then think so I'm gonna do 3 of those, I think. 3 blaze powder and glow. Oh, hang on. Let's fix that, because I've just noticed that is not. That is potato. Gas tier, glowstone. So the last one, we need the golden apple. Now, is that the... Oh, I think that might be a notch apple. That is a notch apple. Alright, we'll keep a couple of those to hand then, because they're going to be useful going down the line anyway. So I need some apples. We've got a few. 1, 2. I'm only going to do a couple of these, I think. We'll get some gold. We'll craft up a golden apples. And that was golden apples and spuds again. So that is 1, 2. Golden apple, 1, 2, and some spudladatos. And I think, all things being equal, that is it. So we should now be able to come over here, get our sand timer, pop that in. That should start drop. Hang on. B. Get rid of you. We don't need that in our inventory when we're doing it. So they're doing their thing, and we turn that off. No? Oh, he's doing something. Doesn't look right though. Hang on, what's going on? Oh, I think I see. Hang on, that's brewing up that one, so that's what's happening here. And there's one, and then it will start again, and that's doing the next whatever potion that was. We should see we've got the flask of fortitude up there, and this is doing the next one. So exactly the same setup. As I say, we're taking out the wand. We don't need the daffodil to blow them out because they can't go back in, and we just leave this to it. Anyway, let me let this run through, and I will be back with you in a moment. Alright, we had a slight glitch. What I've had to do is I've had to put a chest back over there. I've had to take out this hopper hock because it was picking up all of the ingredients in the flask from over there, and basically I've had to put this back in over here. This is doing what it should do now, and obviously these are going back in there, and this is obviously working, pardon me, much better. So that should be a flask of vigor resist. So yeah, we're getting there. It's doing its thing. It's now making if I can get the thing, it's making what looks like another flask of vigor. So the only downside to having these on the same island is you do have to remove the hopper hock, which is, yeah, all right, big wow, not a big problem really. We just take that out and have done with. So yeah, back in a moment. All right, sorry. Did I press record then? I don't know. They're all done. I've just reset this up for runes because they're going to be more common than the other side of things. Now the roof, we are going to head up here, and if I look in here for chest plates, we should have Fire, soulbound. Am I bothered about any of those? Not really. Let's see what we get when we enchant this. So, in terms of things, I have 131 levels. Let me take out 10, 20, 30. We'll put that in there with that. That's going to be thorns. Protection 4. That's what I don't want thorns. We don't need unbreaking, so let us pop that in there with that. And we are going to extract that. Thank you very much. Yeah. And then we can take you and let's have a look. I might take the fire protection off that. I'm not that bothered about fire protection, it has to be said. So this is unbreaking, soulbound, and protection. Bang. Done. This needs protection 4, and we need to probably make some more gold armor. Where's my crafting thing gone? I don't suppose it really matters what we use, but I'm just using. Does it make? Would it make more effective use of the thing? I mean, we get more chance of feather falling, wouldn't we? That's the only thing, and we don't really need it with the flight ring. It's kind of pointless. Right. Let's just. Oh God, what the hell have we got going on in here now? Protection 3, bang. Feather falling doesn't, and blast protection can go. Right, okay, we've got some boots. Oh, right, yeah. 10, 20, 30, that'll do me. Boots, that's protection 4, that will do me absolutely fine. Protection 4. I wish those things would stay in. Protection 4 boots with that. Extract, that's going to cost that. I mean, it's expensive, but at the same time, worth it, I think. Right, and then we can pop those in there with protection 4. So they are now soul. Oh, let me go. Protection 4, soulbound, unbreaking. Unbreaking, soulbound, protection 4. Unbreaking, soulbound, protection 4. Depth strider 3. That's going to be useful. I am definitely going to, I think, get rid of that. Let me get a little bit more experience. Let me put extract the fire protection from that. And then we shall do hell. Need more levels. There we go. That's fine. We'll do that. Protection 4. Perfect. And that is only protection 4. I need more books as well. God damn it. Let's get rid of some boots. We don't need all of those. Get a book. No. Get some paper. Okay. Get some cane then. Okay. The lengths you have to go to. Bit of sugar cane, makes a bit of paper. Go and get some leather. Now, leather was actually an issue, wasn't it? Or was getting to be an issue. Yeah. Okay. Take those. May have to address that at a later date. Don't think we're going to need a lot in the way of books, which is a plus, because then we're going to take our helmet. Yeah, there we go. Helmet, protection 4 book, bang, and done. So we are basically geared as, I think, is probably about as well as we can be in terms of armor. We have got most of what we want. I think we've got the bow, we've got that, we've got the things. All we need realistically is an enemy worth fighting. And of course, if you hadn't guessed, what we're talking about here is the Ender Dragon. So we're going to jump down to the craft storage, and we're going to make an end cake. So for that, we're going to need to make somewhere in there as end cake. We're going to make a bunch of those. Just make me a stack. And we're going to make an end cake, And that's that. We're going to go and grab our bits and pieces from up here. I think we'll take a resistance, we'll definitely take a regen 2, we'll take an instant health, we'll take a absorption, we'll take a strength and another instant health just to be on the safe side. I don't foresee this being as big a problem as it potentially is going to, you would normally be, or you know, I would expect it to be, because we've got I should also have a look at my backpack. Inventory tier, emphasis, where's my storage emphasis name, blah blah blah. Do we really need it on us? That's the question. There's always a chance we'll die, and I think it is prudent to not take the things you don't need with you when you are putting yourself in a position of risk. I'll keep the pick, keep the sword, we've got the bow, we've got resistance, we've got strength, we've got absorption, we've got instant health, and we've got regeneration. Let's do that. The notch apple is probably really only last resorts. So what we need to do then, I think, did I didn't. Let me put my backpack in there as well. Everything else I think we need. Right, I think we're about as ready as we will ever be to do this. So yeah. Oh, do we need to charge that with Eyes of Ender or something? Hang on. Do we? Let's have a look. Yeah, we do. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Get me back up. There's no island, is there? Okay, that wasn't very nice of you. I apologise, it's very dark. Right, this is going to be entertaining then, because what we need to try and kill the dragon with yeah, I see you down there, matey. But he's gonna, all of his drops are they gonna fall, or are they gonna fall into the portal? I mean, we are exactly at spawn, so right, we'll deal with these ones first, and then we can come down, and I don't know whether I can squeeze that. No, I think we're going to have to come in and break the bars and then give it a little pop. Any more? There should be one more, I believe, over there. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. This is probably to get altogether too easy. Okay, hang on, let me get in there. Yep, that's it. You can give me a little tap, I don't mind. Alright, now we've just got the dragon to deal with. Enderman can do what he likes, because what's he going to do? You know, if you hadn't planned for this... Oh, you're doing that thing now, are you? Right. Let's just have a little flap down then. Just blub, 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 blub. Okay, and yeah, there we go. Shouldn't take us too long. Especially not with the... I've still got the strength running, hopefully. Bang, 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 bang. Come on, dragon. Come here. I need to try and kill this dragon. Over here, ideally, I think. I think that would be the wise thing to do. Because there's no either been no island here. It's Alright, there we go. Okay, here we go. Oh god. Yeah, well that's a dead dragon. With a... Why is that doing that? Oh, dragon heart. I don't know why it was doing that. Click to start hatching. We'll not do that right now. And a little bit draconium as well. Whee! Okay, well. That should bring us back to our bed, hopefully. Yay, it did. And I think if we have a look up here, we should have... Oh god, damn it. Hang on. Yeah, you get a little bit of superium as well. Wasn't desperately worried about that, but oh, and we get an epic shader as well, which is nice. Okay, so we killed the dragon. We got that. That thing obviously we used to do all sorts of things like making dragon eggs and doing those things and the likes. What I didn't check was whether we, because obviously we're 1.10, I didn't check to see if we got the hoofer. Right. Make sure I'm in fly mode. So we could... Oh yeah, we did. Cool. Question is, are we going to get end cities? Because we've got no end island. And of course, what I didn't do was bloody well bring any ender pearls. Let me fix that. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, here we go. I've got my ender pearls. I've managed to retrieve, I've retrieved all my equipment. Well, I think I've retrieved all my equipment. I actually, honestly, in all honesty, can't remember. You know what? There are no end islands, are there? Little teeny bits of end stone and the portal. And if we have a look at our map, maybe. No? What was the... I can't remember what. So I don't think we're going to be any luck with end cities, are we? We are, I mean, we're not at 10th, at least we're not at 10th, is it 10,000? I think it's 10,000, something stupid. Wherever the Chaos Dragons live. No, I don't think there is anything worthwhile in the end worth worrying about. So, apart from, obviously, dragons. Hey. Bloody thing. So I think, apart from the dragon, which we can hatch a new dragon by right-clicking that one, which I'm going to leave. I think we'll get out, and we shall. I shall be back with you in a mo. Well, I'm about 29 minutes. I think we have, in all reasonableness, done about as much as we can this episode. We killed the dragon, you know. I didn't I really genuinely didn't think he was going to be much of a challenge, or pose much of a challenge, or she, actually. I believe the Ender Dragon may be female. It wasn't going to be much of a challenge because of tinkers and preparation. The two things that are the bane of all bosses in Minecraft: preparation and overpowered mods. Unless it's witchery, of course, in which case they cheat by making damage capping the mobs. Oh well, actually Britannia with the Gaia Guardian as well, damage caps, doesn't it? But yeah, so on that note, I think we're going to leave it until next episode. Obviously we'll continue expanding out the tree as and when I can. We need to obviously then start looking at another mod. Now there's the RF Tools Dimensions. That is a mod that I do want to look at. I've got zero experience of actually using it. I've never built an RF Tools Dimension in FTB Infinity Evolved. Who's Yvonne? I don't know. There were a number of dimensions, but I was certainly not involved in creating them or powering them. So I've got no idea whether my power setup is even close to adequate. I mean, we can kick out a goodly amount of power. You know, we've got, I think it's about 5,000 RF per tick out of this. Of course, the other alternative is we could start looking at expanding this. I mean, I've got space down here, not a lot, but we can obviously expand this out a little bit this way. We can certainly expand it a lot that way, and we can expand it upwards as well, and make this a bigger reactor. We could also go turbine. Let me know what you think about that. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.